If you haven't filed your taxes in 1 year, 2 years, or even 5 or more years, I need you to stop what you're doing and watch this entire video before you take a single step. Because the worst thing you can do right now is panic and make a mistake that makes your situation even harder to fix. My name is Paulette, and I'm the founder of PRF Tax Service. I've helped dozens of people in exactly your situation get back on track with the IRS without losing everything, without going to jail, and without the stress they thought was coming. So take a breath. You found the right video. First, I want you to know something important. You are not alone. The IRS estimates that millions of Americans have unfiled tax returns right now, and the majority of them are not criminals. They're people who got overwhelmed, people who went through a divorce, lost a job, started a business, or just got behind and didn't know how to catch up. Life happens, and the tax code is complicated. But here's what I also need you to understand: ignoring it does not make it go away. In fact, every year you wait, the IRS has more time to come looking for you, and they will. So today I'm going to walk you through exactly what happens when you don't file, what the IRS can and can't do, and the exact steps you need to take to get back into compliance, even if it's been years. Let's talk about what's actually happening on the IRS's end when you don't file. Step one, the IRS notices. If you had any income reported, a 1099, a W 2, anything, the IRS already knows. Employers and clients report that income directly to them, so they're not waiting on you to tell them what you made. Step two, they file for you. This is called a substitute for return, or SFR. The IRS will eventually file a return on your behalf. And here's the problem: they don't give you any deductions, no write offs, no credits, just raw income taxed at the highest possible rate. Step three, the penalties stack up. There are two main penalties you need to know about. The failure to file penalty is 5% of your unpaid taxes for every month you're late, up to 25%. The failure to pay penalty is 0.5% per month on unpaid taxes. And on top of that, interest is compounding the entire time. Step four, enforcement. If it goes far enough, the IRS can garnish your wages, put a lien on your property, or levy your bank account. This is where people panic, but it almost never gets here overnight. There's a process, and there are ways to stop it at every stage. The good news: all of this is fixable. Let me show you how. Okay, here are the exact steps to take if you have unfiled returns. Step one, don't file randomly. Start with the most recent years first. The IRS generally focuses on the last 6 years of unfiled returns. You don't necessarily need to go back further than that unless you owe a significant amount. A tax professional can help you figure out exactly how many years you need to address. Step two, gather your income documents. You'll need your W 2s, 1099s, bank statements, or any records of income for each year you need to file. If you don't have them, don't panic. You can request your IRS transcript online at irs.gov, which shows all income reported under your Social Security number. Step three, identify all your deductions. This is where people leave serious money on the table. Even for back years, you can claim deductions: home office, mileage, equipment, business expenses. Every dollar in deductions reduces what you owe. This is also why working with a professional matters. I've seen clients who thought they owed thousands, and after we went through their deductions together, they actually got a refund. Step four, file the returns, even if you can't pay. This is the most important thing I'll say in this entire video. File even if you can't pay. The failure to file penalty is 10 times worse than the failure to pay penalty. Filing stops the bleeding immediately. Once your returns are filed, you can set up a payment plan with the IRS, and they are surprisingly willing to work with you. Step 5, explore your resolution options. Depending on your situation, you may qualify for an installment agreement, which lets you pay over time, or currently not collectible status if you genuinely can't pay right now, or in some cases, an offer in compromise, which lets you settle for less than you owe. These are real options, and a qualified tax professional can help you figure out which one applies to you. Before I tell you your next step, Let me address the three fears I hear most often. Fear number one: am I going to go to jail? Tax evasion, deliberately hiding income, is a crime. But simply not filing because you were overwhelmed, scared, or didn't know what to do, that is not what lands people in jail. The IRS wants your money, not to put you behind bars. Filing late is always better than not filing at all. Fear number two: I owe so much, I'll never be able to pay it. You might owe less than you think once deductions are applied. And even if you do owe a significant amount, payment plans exist for a reason. The IRS would rather get something than nothing. Fear number three: what if filing triggers an audit? Actually, not filing is far more likely to trigger enforcement action than filing late. Voluntary compliance, even late, is viewed more favorably by the IRS than silence. The bottom line: coming forward on your own terms is always better than waiting for the IRS to come to you. Now, here's what I want you to do next. First, I've put together a free tax savings checklist specifically for freelancers and small business owners. It covers every deduction category you should be looking at, including for back years. The link to grab that for free is in the description below. Second, if you're watching this and you have unfiled returns and you're ready to actually fix this, I want to invite you to book a free 15-minute consultation with me personally. No judgment, no pressure, just clarity on exactly where you stand and what your next step is. The link to book that call is also in the description. You've already taken the first step by watching this video. Don't let another tax season go by. Let's get you back on track together. I'm Paulette with PRF Tax Service, and I'll see you in the next video.